And good morning to everyone. My name is George Kosch. I'm the CEO and one of the co-founders, along with Sandy Hunter, our president of Worldprofit. And today is the 6th day of November, 2020. Big week indeed for if you're if you're south of the Canadian border. Everybody anxiously waiting to find out what's going to happen. I've been really busy. I'm working on the Worldprofit member area as usual, because what I do for a living is I program. I create software, and probably for 90% of the time I manage it and maintain it, make sure it's up to date and things like that. I started in this business for me personally, about 27 years ago, right off the kitchen table. Just had a year off, fully paid, because I was a captain, a jet pilot instructor in the military. And I retired early after teaching people how to fly jets. And I got out and I was really good on computers. I actually was a database programmer even when I was in the military as a hobby. And when I got out, I just played around on the internet because, like I said, part of the retirement package was 1 year of pay. So the internet kind of came along. I felt like it was going to be something. I was told that it was a waste of time. It was going to go the way of the 900 number business. And I disagreed with that because I knew that BBSs were big back then, like CompuServe. If anybody is over 40, probably remember that. And I was going to set that up. I was going to set up a small BBS system and getting ready to buy it and everything. And the internet was there too. So I kind of put all my money into that on a credit card. I didn't have any money. I mean, I was getting paid every month, but that wasn't enough to invest in the internet. So this whole thing started, and it was turned into an incredible thing. And here we are 26 plus years later with me telling you how to get started in Worldprofit. This is something that is overlooked by a small majority of people because it does get you working. And I know that in most of the things online, there's no work to be done, right? You buy the package, you watch the videos, it's all going to be easy. You know, 1, 2, 3, and it's off to the races. And I know that that's what people want, and they're used to it. But when you come to Worldprofit, we actually have a job. You're going to come in, you're going to do the training video. It gets you working right away, and it gets you promoting. And if it's not clear from watching the video, when you're in my workshop, I want to make it very clear that you work, you promote, you market, and you do it the right way. But it's not something that ends. Some people get, I call it banner-itis. They put in some banners in 10 or 12 sites, and that's it. They just go, well, the banners are up. Yeah, they are. They're running, and that's it. I don't have to do anything else. I put up my ads. I got my text ads running, and woohoo! Couple of classifieds, and done deal. Where's the money? And I say, well, doesn't quite work that way. That's part of it, but we want you to post email messages every day to as many sites as you can manage, and that is called promotion. And it's probably 90% of what you do, because even in Facebook, right? You go to a Facebook group, you can post messages, and many of them that allow you to, but you can't just post one message. You have to come back the next day and the next day. And be one of those people that's just always posting into these things. Classified ad sites are the same, right? You go and you post a site, classified ad, and that ad will kind of wear down after a while, and then you got to go back and you got to repost an ad. And many of the classified ad sites do allow that. If you have money, you can do a whole bunch of other things like upgrades and things like that. Okay, so it's a constant job. You're always looking at new ways to promote, new sites to join, things like that. So hopefully you get that from this, that it's an actual job. The best part of the job, though, is you don't have to follow up with people. You don't have to communicate with them in any way. You'll get an email saying they signed up and everything. Well, you don't have to do anything. And I'm going to explain that on the next, on today's topics. It's very important, if you can swing it, to get a Gmail account to do your business with, because Yahoo and Hotmail don't work very well. Okay, they don't really like you doing business with their email. Okay, Gmail, they don't care. They'll just give you an email account and go. Our support's available 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Okay, so we're always here. We're always working. And the proof is you're here as a result of promotion that your sponsor did. Okay, and you probably answered an ad and came in. This is going to be talked about on the next slide. Your ad tracker confirms that you've done the promotion. Okay, so when you do a promotion, and I'll show you this on my draw program, which is really cool. When you send out a promotion, okay, so you send a URL out to a landing page, right? The URL here, I'm going to just call this the URL, which we all know that's the link, right? Call it a link too if you want. Link. The link is tracked using the ad tracker. Okay, and you don't know that when you initially do it, but you cloak it, or you mask it, or you set it up for tracking. Well, when somebody clicks this, it gets tabulated in the ad tracker. And you can see that a click was made. And all it means is that it worked. You sent out an ad to the safe list, somebody clicked on that credit link, and as a result, it put it in your ad tracker. Okay, it's just confirmed that somebody clicked the link. That's crucial to your success, is that you're actually doing the promotion and you're seeing the ad tracker build up as people are clicking on links. The ad tracker came as an idea for me from our top seller, Linda Elsie. She sent me a note many, many years ago and said, you know, I just want to be able to track clicks and stuff. For her, it was no problem because she promotes all the time. But for me, the idea that came from it was, I get all these people that are coming in as new members telling me they're promoting. And I look at, you know, they're not signing anyone up. So the ad tracker was created not for Linda, but for me, to take a look and make sure that you're doing it right. And as it turned out, not many people were doing it right. They had said, you know, I'm following the training, I'm promoting, and I go, no, you're not, because I could see it in the ad tracker. So that was important. We're going to talk about the Live Business Center a bit later. And again, under the cool tools, there are things like JitBit. I don't talk about RoboForm very much because there's so many different password organizers. I think RoboForm is the best. But whatever you can do to manage your passwords is very important. Postbox is an email program that runs on your desktop, and it's great for managing multiple emails, email accounts. Okay, Link Manager again is an awesome tool. What I should add to this also is Link Magic, the new program that we created a couple weeks ago. It's fantastic to help. But let's move on. I wanted to talk to you about this. This is really cool. Does anybody know what Vonage is? It's a big phone company, huge actually. Vonage Internet. They also supply internet. Well, they contacted me. Yeah, me, little me. You know, a guy working at home. So the company contacted me, and we use a branch of their company called PubNub. And we use PubNub, which is a weird name, But then again, so is Google, right? Isn't it Google a weird name? We're used to it now, but and Yahoo, remember Yahoo? Who calls their company Yahoo? I guess a really big company does. So anyways, PubNub is used for our chat in the Live Business Center. And I was called by them, by email, about a month ago. And one of their project managers said, we can set you up with a 1-year deal, sign a contract, and because you're spending a lot of money. We spend a tremendous amount of money on our Live Business Center every month, more than I'm going to tell you. And next time somebody says $99.95, it's worth it just for that one thing, right? Not to mention the staff of members that keep it running. But let's talk about this. So they wanted to see what I was doing that was costing so much money every month, right? Because they're sitting there and they said, okay, so here's the Live Business Center. Okay, so you got the Live Business Center here, LBC, right? We've all seen it. And there's a person up here and they're smiling as people come in, big smile. And there's a chat area, right? And there's a little place where people can chat. And that's pretty straightforward. But the technology used to make this work for Worldprofit is untapped. And I found that out because their programmer, one of their head program managers, I invited him in and I said, why don't you come in as a silver member, under one of my test accounts and take a look at this thing so that you know why I'm sending you so much money every month. And I couldn't get him to look at me in the camera now. We're using Zoom. Kept looking over at this other program and I said, well, do you have any questions? He says, yeah, how are you doing this? And I said, well, I use Java and I use Cold Fusion, from Adobe, and I also use some other technical talk, right? Because I got to speak geek to a guy. I don't get to do that very often. And he kept looking at his computer and he's like, this is really cool. How are you doing? How are people coming in with their names they're already in there, but they've got stars and things. And I said, well, I'm doing it this way. And he went, that's really unique. I've never seen that before. That's an interesting implementation of our services. And I said, yeah, it is. It works really well. So anyways, they sent me a note, and I'll read it to you. And this came in a couple of days ago. I'm reaching out to you because our marketing team is interested in featuring Worldprofit and how you've been leveraging Vonage's PubNub services in a case study. At PubNub, our marketing is focused on the success of our customers, and we want to use this as an opportunity to highlight the impact your company is having on the world. So your case study will be promoted through our social and PR channels in addition to being posted on our website. To create a customer story, all that's needed is a 30 to 40-minute interview between yourself and our content team. The interview will focus on how you're using PubNub and the benefits to you and your customers with our platform. So I thought that was really cool. And it's because the Live Business Center is extremely unique. It's never been done. We've been doing it since 2005-ish. And the technology that we use and the way we use it has never been done. So it's really cool to be recognized for this type of a thing by a company that makes more money in 1 hour than we've made in 26 years. And a company that has a team of technologists that have looked at the code and said, this is worthy of going onto our website. And it's really cool. It's an honor. So I can't wait to do it. We'll release the video and everything as it happens. So really cool. That leads me to this. What does the Live Business Center do? Well, the Live Business Center came up many, many years ago because people were coming into our member area. So think of this as our member area, right? You know, you come in and this is Worldprofit. This is where you log in, right? You got your menu here, and you've got a menu here, and you know, the usual, and there's some stats here. Okay, and there's Live Business Center. And the reason this happened was because many, many years ago, we thought of domains as real estate, property online. And I thought of the member area as a store where people enter the store and there's a person standing at the cash register, right? Every time you go into the little store, there's a person at the cash register and they will say to you nicely, if you need anything, let me know. And the cashier is a guide. And you can ask questions like, where are the Mars bars? And they say they're right over there on the bottom shelf. They don't sell you the Mars bar. They just tell you where it is. But in the Live Business Center, we point people into, here's what we're all about. Here's where you can see the presentation. Here's where the advertising is, to make it so that this giant thing is a little bit easier to navigate. It puts a human in there. And that's a big deal, because to this day, I don't understand why this isn't common. Oh, there's chat, you know, a little chat widget that says, you know, somebody's coming and, oh, we're overloaded and we're so busy. You know, hi, phone company? Yeah, I'm the one that pays you every month. Oh, we're experiencing unusual amounts of calls. It's like, you've been experiencing this for 15 years. Why can't you hire more? You know what I mean? So you come into the Live Business Center and there's people in there. And there are members. Okay? And they are there as volunteers. How much is that worth? I say that technology is worth about $3 to $4 million on its own, and I think that there's no value that you can put on the people in there that are helping people as they arrive. Okay, so I think that's important to understand that, and that's what I explained to the people from PubNub. I explained that, and I said, we want to treat our customers, our members, as people, and not just widgets coming in and spending money. Okay, so that's the gist of it. And again, our Live Business Center, what does it do? It does everything. I was asked probably about 3 or 4 years now by Robert Putty, and he said to me, and we were on a phone call, and he said, why do you do that? Because I showed him the Live Business Center, and I said, I can give you 10 million reasons. Well, now I can give you 20 million because of the commissions that get paid out thanks to the sales that occur from our members. And that's important. Okay, so I can't wait. It's going to be great. Operation Full Stop. That's the third bullet. I've had to do that a couple of times this week. I've had a couple of members that really got off track. And it's through no fault of their own. This is a side effect of a lifetime business, right? If I join a company and they say, all you got to do is post YouTube videos, do your video, post it. That's pretty straightforward. We, on the other hand, say, we're going to set you up with a business that we hope you stay with us for life. But there's a lot to it. It's like a franchise, right? There's a lot to learn. So when people come off track, I send them a little note that says, full stop. Stop what you're doing. It's wrong. It's not working. It's completely wrong. Let's just settle things down. And here's what I need you to do. And I always start with, in one case I said, do you know where to find your promotion URLs? But the idea of full stop is, yes, I do, here's where. Or, no, I don't. Can you tell me? Absolutely. But it's not, well, let me give you a 4-page letter about, how, no, that's not how it's done. And I get that from my military background. And what happened to us, I went to military college, and it's very much the same as West Point and Annapolis, same idea. But what I really liked about it was that when you were asked a question and you didn't answer it, you got to do something called push-ups. And they were just, at first they weren't too bad, roll off 20 push-ups. Then you'd stand up and they would ask you the question again, where is your rifle? And you say, well, I was at 20 push-ups. And then you get up again and they say, where is your rifle? They want you to say, well, it's over there, or I don't know. So we all got really strong for the first few weeks. And then we kind of figured it out. The guy just wants to know where the rifle is, because you're supposed to have it with you, or it's got to be locked up. And secretly, the sergeant knows you didn't lock it up. That's more push-ups. So when I do a full stop with someone, they don't have to do push-ups. But I just want them to say to me, listen, and I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. So what I do is I want to take their temperature, right? Put a little thermometer in there and just pull it out and go, oh, you got a fever, right? So when I do a full stop on someone, let me tell you the common problems. Number one, they don't know where to find their promotion links. Number two, they don't know where to sign up to promote. So these are important things. So what I do first is, in many cases, after, we're talking, some people have been doing this for a month, I don't send them back to the video. There's no point. They've watched the video. I could see it in the logs, but they haven't done the video, right? They haven't done the video. So what I do is I say, let's go here. Let's confirm to go to the ad examples and that these are the ads to run. Not these ads. We're not going there. Just here. Yes or no. The next stage of the game is, do you know where to sign up for the safe lists and exchanges? And I'll say, click on just top traffic streams. All I want to know is that they know how to do these two things, because these are two areas that you're going to spend a lot of time in, right? Just like the pedals on a bicycle. Do you know where the pedals are? Yeah. Do you know where the seat is? Yep. Put your bum on it and put your feet on the pedals. Honestly, that's what this is. So once I get the fact that they know where to get this and they know where to get that, then we can continue. And I'll say, hey, listen, let's join Hercules. In many cases, they'll say, well, I have joined. Good, great. Let's get an ad example. Let's go through and let's promote. Let's send out our first ad. And then we go from there. Then we're going to check the ad tracker, etc., etc. But these things are very important, not just for your Worldprofit business. They're important for any business or opportunity that you're involved in. You have to know how to promote to generate leads. If you don't know how to do that, nothing else matters. Also, what can happen is I had a support ticket in about banners. Somebody's having trouble with banners. And I thought, oh, okay, well, I'm trying to help and I'm reading and I'm like, okay, well, they look fine to me. Always knowing that I might be wrong. Like there's something, it's just like with Dave. Dave Johnson had a problem with the mail server. And I'm like, I just can't figure this out. What's going on here? I'm looking at it. I can't figure it out. He's sending me emails saying it's not working. I'm looking in the logs and it's not working. So believe me, I've been doing this for a long time. Whatever. There's a mistake somewhere. Something's not right. So anyways, this guy's really on the ball. So I checked his ad tracker. It's all zeros. So I guess this guy's stuck on these banners. If there's no banner going in, I'm not doing anything else, right? So I thought, I better put a full stop. Don't worry about the banners, man. We'll figure that all out later. Let's get you promoting. So That is a big deal. Let me tell you another secret. Once you get this done, let me tell you a secret. And this is a big secret. So if you're nodding off right now, I know you are. Advertising. I want to tell you the secret. It's right here. You go to your ad examples, and you see where it says new associate sources? Okay, before I click this, I want to explain it. So this is such a nice diagram. I hate to get rid of it, but I will. Bye. Okay, so when a person comes in, and they're all happy, of course, and this is an associate member. Okay, so this is an associate. This is a new associate. And you say to yourself, I wonder where they came from. You know, because they were out here in the ether of the internet, and now we know where they are. They're on our list, right? They're on the associate member list. So they've signed up from somewhere out there, and they've come in, and that's great. Wouldn't you like to know where they came from, though? Did they come from Facebook? Or did they come from Quantum Safe List? Or did they come from a classified ad board? I mean, wouldn't it be good to say, where are the actual people coming in from? Well, here's where they're coming from. In real time, you can see where associates are signing up from. Isn't that something? It doesn't show their name. It doesn't show who their sponsor is. It doesn't show anything except this. This person, whoever they are, an associate, signed up from, let's grab a good one here, Rotate for All. This one came from Weeble. So what you can do is you can right click on, I truncate them. I don't show the full URL because some of them are like these, right? They've got all those numbers and everything. I'm not interested in that. But if you go here and you say, oh, so this place must have real people and everything signing up. That makes sense, right? So this is a gold mine for a person, now pay attention because this is important, who is doing their promotion through Herculist, is promoting through State of the Art Mailer, is promoting through those safe list exchanges. Okay, you've got that going, but you say, where else? I want more. This is the place to come right here. You can go through these things for days. I don't know what these are. Inner Club, free advertising for you. Like what's this one? And go there. And if you like it and you think this is cool, sign up. They're usually free to sign up. Okay? This was put out for you, and it's like a gold mine. It would be like somebody in another business, say that you're in a business opportunity, you're in a network marketing company, or you're in one of the biz ops for Bitcoin, mining or anything. And you're an affiliate and you get a commission for sales. Wouldn't it be great if they told you in general where people are signing up from? It's like the Live Business Center. You don't find that anywhere. Nobody publishes that information. The reason that we can is because we're a community. We're not just a big list of members. We're a community. And the community, way back, said, it's okay to do this, George. Go ahead. We want other people to succeed. So publish the data on where people are coming from. Of course, I don't want people to know it's me that's promoting. I don't want there's nothing here, just a bunch of URLs. There's also sources that even go beyond that. These are sources of people who have purchased, laid money on the table. This is where they came from for silver, diamond, advertising, rotators, that kind of thing. We all know about Mr. Safe List. It's in our list. Go to the 20 traffic streams, sign up. Traffic Ad Bar, another good one. Hercules, free safety. These people are converting into money, right? So don't underestimate how powerful this area right here is. It's absolutely incredible, okay? Speaking of advertising, I wanted to cover other sources for your other businesses that you're in. I know all of you are involved in multiple biz ops, okay? And when I say this, I mean a biz op where you need to generate leads that sign up under you, and you get a commission if they upgrade, okay? These advertising sources up here, such as the Diamond Rotator, are designed specifically for that. We pay a lot of money to advertise in these different networks under these. Jane Mark, you know, who is she? She's incredible. And all these other networks, we do these all as co-ops in big companies, right? We pay them a lot of money and they rotate our URLs for us. Well, our galleries. You can go through and see a little help video here. You can promote this if you want. But this is a great place where you can put your own ads in for your other business opportunities and affiliate programs that you're in. Okay, it works fantastic. Other one, Gold Banner Rotator. This is for placing banners. And we have our banner rotators on all of our major websites. And we also have banner galleries, like a page with a bunch of banners on it that we just promote. And we go and promote to companies that we pay money to, okay? One of my favorite ones, of course, is the Affiliate Link Blaster. This one is very, very unique. I've never seen anyone really do this one. What we did was we have 18 websites that, you know, are part of the group. You can see them all in the multi-commission area here. And I'll just open this in a new tab. All of these sites here, if you go to them, you'll see that they accept email, solo ads, right? And when a solo ad goes out, or in this case of Safe List Extreme, a mailer ad, like any ad, goes out by email, we place an ad at the top of it. And I'll just pull up my mail program here just to show you quickly. It's easy to grab these because we send out about 30 million emails every week. Not that many, probably about 10 million a week. Anyways, up here, I go in here. It just takes a minute to load. I'll just grab Safeless King here real quick if it loads. I use Postbox on my other computer. I don't use it on this one, so it takes a minute. Okay, so you see this ad here. Okay, this ad is the Affiliate Link Blaster. So when the person sent this message out using Safeless King, say they sent it out to 500 people, this ad would have been picked at random from the system, and when you click it, it will jump to this person's site. Okay? That's how the Affiliate Link Blaster works. And you can imagine how many times your ad would go out in a month, because people are posting to these sites constantly in the form of emails. And like I said, at the top of the email goes these sponsor ads. And you don't have to, you know, you'll see they change every time, the secret turning. You put in 2 lines and a link. It's phenomenal to go out constantly. So you can also see how many clicks you got, how many ad runs, and how many overall exposures, or really emails that went out with your ad in them. And it's for a full year. And it's $97. And you can change the URL anytime you want. I've never seen anything like that, right? You can reset the ad. You can reset the views, put another URL in, go for it, okay? It was, again, a programming nightmare to create it, but it worked. Worked out really good. Okay, does anybody have any questions about that? Heather says, how many places would you recommend joining before you start seeing kind of results? A ballpark number would be helpful. You could see results after joining 4 or 5 different sites. You'll see the best results if you're doing the mailings, though. Mailing. The easiest way to manage is you do your mailings to a site. And I do recommend the use of the link magic. Okay, so if you go on the advanced menu here, this is going to help you. What I would do is I would create a button for, say, 3 or 4 of the sites or 5 of the sites that you've just joined, and work those sites and see which ones are converting into clicks and signups. Give them a week, give them a whole bunch of postings though, and put them into another button. So I would have a button, another button that I would put the good ones in, you know, the ones that are working, put them here. So these ones work for me. So I might have another button, like I might add a URL of a site I'm going to test, right? It could be this one right here, free advertising for you. I could run an ad in here. I think this is a classified ad site, but it doesn't matter. You could just put your ad in and track it and just say, you know, is this working? All right. That's my advice to you. I do like this because you can, you just launch your URLs and they all come up, and it's easier to just kind of say, okay, so button 1 is going to be for the testers or the permanent ones, and my other buttons I'm going to create for different sites that I'm trying. Okay, and when you're done with the button, just delete it, you know, or keep it going and just keep adding different URLs and deleting and adding and deleting. It should help. Okay, and I'll keep taking questions. If I've missed anyone, just say you missed me, and I'll look up here. Yeah, the video and sound are fine. All right. How do you get your bonuses? Big time read lesson 3. It's very important to read lesson number 3, because all you have to do is you scroll down and it just says, you know, there's a form right here that you can use. Just ask for them. We want to make sure that you're here and that you're able to log in and that things are working out for you. And you just send in a note. One of the other things that has happened, sadly, is we have, I don't know, dozens of people that have requested their bonuses, but they've never filled in the form. And the form is right here. It's under solo ads, and it's called Extreme Traffic Pack. And it will be blank except for this. And it says, click the button below, fill out the form so we can process your upgrades. These are lifetime upgraded memberships included in my case, I'm a platinum, so it'll say whatever your member level is. Okay, and then you go in and you add them. No, Jessica, the only dumb question is the question that isn't asked. It's what my university profs always told us. You know, you sit in university class and you think everybody around you is really smart, right? Because you're in university. No, they're not. They're just like you. They don't know anything, right? Because I asked questions. I took relativity theory, you know, Einstein stuff, because I loved it. I did a double major, right, in math and physics. And, you know, I thought, nobody knows how Einstein did it, right? So I asked a question of the prof, and I said, so how did he come up with the fact that he needed the whatever? And the teacher said, you know what? That's a good question. I bet you nobody in the room has an answer to that. And he said, as a matter of fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If anybody can answer the question that you thought was really dumb, I'll give a reward of some kind to somebody. They can skip the next class or something, and nobody knew. So let's see what your question is. Does anyone here have a terrible internet service? In the U.S., I don't know where you are. Are you out in the boonies? And if so, how do you deal with it? I have a very rural area and our service is awful. I get so far behind. I don't know the answer to that one. That's a tough one. Yeah, if you're out there in Northeast Pennsylvania, I think the only solution is, are you on a wireless internet? Like, do you have a cable coming into your house that you're hooked into? That would be my big question. Like, is that working? Because if it's a matter of getting Wi-Fi, yeah, LTE, that's slow. Yeah, that's a slow one. Can't help you that one, sadly. Yeah, you're at the mercy of the ISP. All you can do is phone them. You can go to a site to give them information, though. Okay, it's called speed test. All you have to do is type speed test in Google, like in your thing. Go like that, and it'll come up with your speed test. And you can run that, and it'll tell you information. Yeah, it looks like Google doesn't like me talking right now. Google, quiet down. It's that little Google box. You know these things here? I got one for free. Let's see, can you guys see that? Oh, there it goes. Oh, plug. It's this thing. It's listening all the time, right? Sometimes I don't even say anything to it, and it talks to me. It goes, I don't understand what you're saying. I didn't say anything to you. Dish for TV. It doesn't work for internet. Yeah, oh my goodness. SAT service is great for difficult areas. Yeah, I bet it is, Kevin. Are there any other questions? If not, let's talk about upgrading to Platinum. If you are a silver member and you're interested in getting all of these bonuses, let me tell you where to go. Just going to take me a minute here. I'm going to pull it up on my other browser. Of course, it's logging me in as a... okay, so that's Chrome. This is the other one. Okay, so I can get out of this one. Here, just give me a second. We're very lucky here. We have a gigabit internet, which is probably as fast as you can get. It's all fiber. Okay, so here's what you do. I'm going to tell you this first. Okay, there's our live business center, by the way. There is a button here. Do you see this one that says Platinum Upgrade? If you click it, it will give you the details that I'm going to talk to you about if you're interested in upgrading. If you are and you have a budget, we're going to give you a quote for the year. All you have to do is click that button. It'll automatically send it in to our president, Sandy Hunter. And we'll go from there. Yeah, so Joshua, yeah, post your question again. Okay, so here we go. This is what you get. It's on the slide. Click Platinum Upgrade, and you will receive 40% commissions instead of 20. The Worldprofit Graphics Studio, create banners, Facebook, everything. And autoresponder, full functional autoresponder. Superstore Sales Manager, Advanced Ad Tracker, too many things. You know what I might do? I might do a video and actually put it right on that page that I showed you, just so people can say, hey, can you explain this? I'll have to put a little sticky note to do that. But there's so many things as a Platinum member that you get. Okay, so I might have missed that question. So Joshua says, and I'll get to Heather. Oh, so she's saying I can relate. Yeah, that's sad about the internet in some places. It says, I have referrals from the promo wizard. I was wondering where I find those referrals. From the promo wizard, they are associates. And, so stay with me, they will be in this area here. Go to the advanced menu, click on multi-commission system. You'll get an email about them, but if you want to see your downlines that went to that promo wizard right here, click on, say, Traffic Center, and it will say Show Downline. And down you'll see them. I haven't updated the video for this, but it's right here. And you'll see your downline in Traffic Center. And that goes for all of the sites. Okay, so when you click on any of these sites, you have access to your downline. You also have access to commissions. They're all in one. All of the sites that people sign up under you using the promo and earn, it's all lumped into one. And when you see some, you can request it and it will be added to your Worldprofit commission. Yeah, Josh, I don't talk about this a lot because it's a complex system in some ways, but in other ways it's really simple. If you're sitting here right now and you say, how do you just do it? Just explain it. Click this, promote this. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. Okay? You don't have to do anything else. The whole thing's automated, completely automated. Okay? So that's how that works. There's a help video right here. Okay? Are there any other questions? Anybody have any other questions? So again, if you're interested, just click this button, just as an easy way to get there. Platinum upgrade, right underneath, right down there, platinum upgrade, and it'll come up to this. I'll probably do a little video to help people understand more about the platinum. You know me in videos, I like videos, and it'll come up in here. Okay? But for now, if you're interested, I highly recommend it. Most of our members are platinum members. We're not planning on having any other higher level or anything like that. This is our baby here as a platinum member, and it's working out great. Okay. Are there any other questions? I had a gentleman ask me if I could be on a phone call. And I said, I'm here every Friday, and I understand totally that some people can't make it. Like they're busy. They have jobs or kids or, school and all that stuff. So I simply say to that, just send me your questions at some point during the week, pretending we're on the phone. The problem with the phone is you get a lot of minutia in the phone call, right? Hello, yeah, okay, yeah. So what's your question? And they start on their question, and you go, okay, well, let me answer it. And then they interrupt you, right? What's this got to do with the football game? No, I don't watch football. No, I don't watch hockey. I'm really busy right now. I'm programming. That's all I do is 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. Yeah, okay. So what was your question again? So what I do is I say, fill out a tech support form, put 5 questions, and say, could you handle these at the workshop? Because if you're on the phone, you would ask me questions and I would answer them. But better than that is I record these workshops. They're recorded every week, and you can watch my answers to your questions. It's a really good system. It works great. So hopefully that that works. Have I missed anybody's questions? I'm always scrolling up. The problem with this chat system, not as good as the one I made. This one, if I scroll up and somebody types something in, it goes all the way down again sometimes. So then it gets stuck. So I don't see anybody retyping. So yes, Craig, greetings. Platinum Blaster. Yeah, the Platinum Blaster. We've got too many blasters as it is. I just got to get people to use them. All right. All right. Well, we still have a few minutes left. If there are any questions about anything, I think I covered everything in the topics list here. That's great, Jessica. I appreciate that. Yeah, we really enjoy doing this. It's a lot of fun. I think if the live business center wasn't here, it would be kind of weird because then you would sort of see me once a week. But you see the members, and the members are in the live business center, and all they're doing in there is helping people out, right? So it's a support center, everything. So really, really cool. And of course, yes, and you know, congratulations to Linda Elsie. She took the trophy back as a top seller. You can see her listed right here. Andre Henry did great. Linda took the trophy back. Linda's only won it about 150 times, so she knows what she's doing. All right, so, and again, what I'm teaching you is based on what Linda does. This is what she does. She promotes. Okay, so hats off to the monitors. We are not looking for any new monitors right now. We're quite full, and they're doing a fantastic job. If you want to see what a great job they're doing, they're all listed right here. Monitors by hours and monitors by sales. Okay? And you are very welcome. I'm going to sign off and wish everybody a great weekend. Hopefully we get an update on who's going to be running the show. I hope so anyways. And we'll go from there. Okay, so I'll see everybody next Friday. Same time, same place. And keep it up. Keep up the promotion.